fun fact: the TY in TY Hilton's name doesn't actually stand for anything. His given name is Eugene, but his father's name is Tyrone, so when the Colt's WR was a kid, he was known in his neighborhood as Little TY. That said, Hilton's fantasy owners can now think of those initials as standing for thank you, because they have to be grateful to have one last chance to get something worthwhile back in a trade. Indianapolis's schedule through Week 16: Steelers, bye, Titans, Jaguars, Bills, Broncos, Ravens, appears very unfriendly to WRs, so those owners are advised to see if they can take Hilton's 175-yard, 2 TD outing Sunday and use it to fetch a more consistent WR in return. When Hilton hasn't been scoring more than 20 points, he's been failing to reach even 10 points in PPR leagues, with 5 games under 7, and more of those ugly days sure look like they're ahead. Good first impression: when Jay Ajayi was traded to the Eagles last week, the hope for his owners was that whatever the Air Bay lost in touches, he'd make up for inefficiency in a much better offense. So far, so good, as Ajayi got just 8 carries and no catches in his Philly debut but turned them into 77 yards and his first TD of the season. The fact that the outing came against the Broncos' heretofore imposing run defense makes it all the more encouraging. Meanwhile, back in Miami, the pairing of Kenyon Drake and Damian Williams fulfilled expectations as they split the backfield work in Ajayi's absence. Drake did much more with his 9 carries to Williams's 7, but the latter was a bit more effective in the passing game and scored the duo's 1 TD. The more or less even touch distribution, if it continues, will cap each Air Bay's upside but will also keep them both in play as solid flex options.